Hey everybody, welcome to another Waifu Wednesday. This time around, we're going to be doing a bit of a special refresher on Goddess Story. I got these boxes from waifuwed.com. If you want to know more, check out the description below. But yeah, we're going to not go through every box here. We're going to go through sort of the series, detailing what each involves, and then I'll have separate videos each week of each box. If you follow my channel, you know that I have done a lot of Goddess Story. I would have to imagine most of my videos are Goddess Story boxes. It's the series that got me started with waifu cards. I'm going to open up a pack from each box. I got a sample pack here, but we'll take a look at I want to say, yeah, this is the sort of original NS series. They now are in the double digits. So this is actually NNS 1MO1. I want to say that's probably like NS 11. If we look at here, there's another one. There's the NS2. So we're going to start with the NS1. This is the basic series, the original series. Again, not going to go through this whole box with this video. I'm going to open up one sample pack. We'll go through what entails, but the regular sort of 1 won series, that's basically, I think each pack has 1 won in China. This is Little Frog is the brand for Goddess Story, and there's 30 packs in here. Each box has varying sets of rarity. The NS1, we'll call it series, has SER, that is the rarest. I want to say there's generally 1 of those per box. And then there's GR, SSR, SCR, SR, CR, and R. Those are in highest rarity to lowest. Let's go through the pack and show you what you get in each pack generally. So you actually get a fairly decent amount of cards in each pack. The 1 wands you get, I'll count it first, 5 cards. And this is a pretty standard pack. So you get a R card. And so I don't speak Chinese. I can't even read Chinese, but if you look with the your Google Translate, it feels like this is some sort of trading card game. So you'll have the series this art is from here, the character name, I think, the rarity type, so R, and then sort of a little bit of description, and then like their powers. I don't know, some stats here. I don't know if there's rules for this. So, and then on the 1/1 packs now, you'll get an R card. You'll generally get 1 CR card, which is a different rarity type. Same sort of info on the back. And then these have the sort of sparkles on them. And then you'll get, another. Basically, you'll get 3 R cards, and generally you'll get a CR. I want to say sometimes it's swapped out with an SCR. Is that the different rarity? Yeah, there's a SCR, a higher rarity CR card. And then you'll get, I think, 3 R cards, which have just the generic sparkles on them. And then you'll get 1 higher rarity card, and it's usually an SR card, and it's amazing. I got an Asuka card. That'll have sort of the hollow foil back there. Again, it's going to have descriptions on the back. And you'll see the numbering back here. And oftentimes, and let's see if that's the case. Yeah, oftentimes every NS1 or NS pack box will have a couple of cards. Usually they're R cards from a previous series. So this has 12, whereas this is 13. 13 is the actual set you're getting from. What it is, sometimes it's strange because notice how it says NNS 1M01. This box is actually NS 13, so NS1M13. It can get confusing. So yeah, like I said, you're getting NS12 cards in this box as well. Generally just Rs though. I think sometimes there's SRs, but if memory serves, you're only gonna get old R cards in here. Sorry if that's confusing, but that's generally what I understand. All right, moving on, we have the NS2 boxes. That's the 2-won boxes. So again, I'll go through this in a separate video. Again, this is a little frog box. The NS2M will have MSRs. Usually I want to say there's one per box. There's UR cards, SERs, which if you recall in the NS series, there's SER, which is the highest rarity. But then the 2M, it is sort of the middle of the road rarity. And then you've got the standard SSRs, and then there's also PTRs, SCRs as we've seen, SRs, CR, and Rs. Not a lot of Rs in this 2M series. So yeah, you're gonna have more rarity types in the 2 boxes. So we'll open up that sample pack here. So you're gonna get probably more rarity types as you go up in the God of Story card box series. So yeah, again, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. And again, you're gonna get 3 R types, which have that foiling or the hollow speckles. And again, you're gonna have info on the back. And I wanna say, that's a cool card. Yeah, see, we have a NS2M13 card in here. So you're gonna get R cards from a previous series. Right, and sometimes you'll get multiple. Generally in a box, you're gonna get a whole R set. You'll get a whole R set from the previous number series and the current 2M14. Actually, looks like I got 4 R cards. So the other one was another older card from a previous set. And you'll get probably 2 higher rarities. Usually you'll get 1 SR, and then you'll get a SR and above. But generally each pack will have, like I said, 4 Rs. Sometimes there'll be a CR in here, and then an SR, and then a higher rarity type. We'll see more when I open up this box in a later video, but yeah, the SRs have nice hollow foil backgrounds. Same sort of, they'll have descriptions in the back. And usually the SRs are pretty good. I'd say SSRs are usually, the art's really nice, but yeah, generally the art is pretty standard. In a God of Story, you're gonna get kind of this Mo style, and you're gonna get good consistency usually. And then 1 tier up, you've got I think this is NS5M. We're up to F9 now. But yeah, you're gonna get these in a cube box. These are 5 won each, and you're gonna get only 20 cards in here. But yeah, these boxes, so again, NS5, MO9, higher rarity types. You're not gonna get a check list on these generally, but you're gonna have, as you notice, there are gonna be SZR cards in here. And if you look at the sides of the boxes, you can kind of get a sense for the types of rarity types. So again, SSRs, you have these, what is this? FFR cards here. And I think these are ZR cards. And then like I said, on the top here, it says SZR. Again, this is from Little Frog. And you got TGRs, you got SRs, you got SCRs, you got, like I said, ZRs. Yeah, there's a ton of different rarity types in the NS5M boxes. Again, I'm gonna guess you're gonna get about 5 cards per pack. But 7 cards. So you actually get more cards per pack in here. And again, generally you're going to get 1 CR card per pack. And this is, yeah, from M09. Generally, like I said, you're going to get R cards from previous series. So still sell 5 M09, which is good. These actually have sort of these heart foilings or hollow foil on there. Again, another R card. 5 M09. And then the rest are usually higher rarity types. So yeah, you're going to get a smaller amount of rare R cards and CR cards in a 5 box, and you're gonna get more higher rarity types. So yeah, I've got 3 SR cards here. And again, if I recall, you're gonna get some SR cards from a previous numbered series. So I have a 5M08 SR card. And this is from 08. This is from 09. Again, I understand it's a little confusing, trying to work through it with y'all. Hopefully after watching this, you kind of get a sense for what each of these box types come with. And then you're gonna get 1 high rarity type. So this is an SSR, which is the lowest of the high rarities. And in the previous boxes, the 1 won and 2 won, SSR is actually pretty high rarity type. But I want to say in a 5, you're going to get 1 SSR at least or higher in a pack. So yeah, that was the 5M boxes. Again, 5 won each. But here you're not going to be paying, you're going to buy a whole box and you're going to get a 1 SSRs at least in each pack. Let's move along to the non-Little Frog style Goddess Story boxes. Just a different company, and you're gonna get sort of the same quality. But yeah, let's dive into the pack for this, and we'll kind of take a look at that first. This is from the card collecting company. This looks like it's this NSWY 8975. Not really sure what those numberings means. Feels like there's a decent amount of cards in here. So yeah, let's take a look here. Okay, so this is a thicker cardstock. Generally, Goddess Story has the old style thinner cardstocks, but this non-Little Frog branded Goddess Story is thicker, as you notice, or 3 cards, I mean. So as you can see, this says thinner or thicker cardstock, and it does have that Goddess Story branding on it. But yeah, this is a different company. And we got an SR card here, another SR card, and you don't have the descriptions on the back like these do, but you have some nice art. And then I have an XR, so you're gonna get probably what looks like 2 SRs and then a higher rarity, and this looks like XR is a higher rarity. And let's look at the highest rarity, the highest numbered box style for Goddess Story from Little Frog. Let's try to get this in the full. So yeah, it's gonna be a bigger rectangular box. And it's, I think it's 10 won per pack. And it's got probably the best card packs you can get. And so yeah, there's 18 packs per box, and looks like a queen rarity type. And these, like I said, 10 won each in China. But you're gonna be buying these by the box. And this is the NS10M05 box. And it doesn't look like, okay, it does have rarity examples on the side here. And you got some really nice, cool art here. And if I can kind of see, there's that sort of like Instagram style art. There's an SZR. Is this a PTR? Lots of different rarity types in the 10M series. Let's take a look here. So yeah, we've got sort of your standard Goddess Story pack art. Again, the 10 MO5. Let's dive in. There's 5 cards. I always forget. But if I recall correctly, the 10 boxes have SR as the lowest rarity type. And so you get, I think, at least 2 SRs in each box. And I don't remember if you get cards from a previous box. But looks like I got 3 SRs in here, and they're all from this series. And then each 10 MOs has a, I think, FR card, which is a clear card, which I always find pretty amazing. And the extra rare, they'll have I think, a rainbow foiling on them, if I recall correctly. But it's cool, you get this sort of extra little piece of art here. There's nothing on the back, obviously, but I love getting the FR. And that's what is special about the 10M boxes, is that you get these clear cards, and I think you get 1 per pack at least. And I got a SSR, and I want to say, and that's really nice. Usually SSR cards are really nice art, and you got the cool foil stamping. And if I recall, you get at least an SSR or higher in each pack. So that's why they're a little more expensive. You get higher rarity types, and you get this clear card per pack. So yeah, there you have it. That is sort of a semi-deep dive in what the Goddess Story cards are in each pack. Again, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your favorite card is. Let me know what your favorite sort of series. Do you like the 1 series? Do you like the 2 series? Do you like the 5 or 10 the most? Or do you like the sort of non-Little Frog Goddess Story boxes? So yeah, thanks everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks everybody.